Hi everyone, welcome to Invent or Don't Invent on Facebook. Today I want to talk about the Tesla's spray nozzle. It's a one-way valve idea, and basically Nikola Tesla invented this one-way valve, obviously for water, probably for the Niagara Falls and um, for the turbines there or something. These were probably turbines here or something. I'm not sure. But anyway, I was thinking there's these things here, and I was thinking like to bring him back to the game or to the market, it would be great to invent something like this that's clear, like how you see here, or something like that, that you can attach to a nozzle um, for a garden hose or something, just to do something different. Um, and it's obviously it's not gonna make your water spray more effective or whatever, but it's just the concept, the idea, um, and that's what I was trying to um, do here was try to come up with something how it is here. This idea, not this, not my sketch, but my sketch has the like the water um, attachment, so you could attach it to your water hose connector, and so and then the water will like basically come out through here or something like this, or like something even something like this would work, where the water will come and then spray out. Um, so I put my theory is that the water will get built up inside the nozzle, which it probably won't, and as the chamber becomes smaller and smaller or narrower and narrower, as shown on figure 2 right here. So yeah, basically it'll be bulging out to be able to attach to the water hose, and then it will condense down like that. So this is a like a blown enlargement of the inside mechanics. The water will come in, water buildup, it'll come in, and it'll basically go like that, get built up, and then shoot out. The water will come out of the chamber with great force. But it's the same thing as a regular nozzle, um, honestly. But I just thought it would be cool to do something like this just for this guy Nikola Tesla that did the Niagara Falls, and you guys could do research on him. Um, and obviously, I can't spell that great. So there's Nikola Tesla here, and there's Tesla with Elon Musk with the electric car. This guy created the alternating current, which is alternating current, which is the let me see. Oh my goodness, I would have to show you guys in right here. This is the alternating current. Um, and basically that's how this is to power a power tool. I think direct current here is more for the generating of electricity, which will go back to Edison. Um, See here you have the alternating current, and it can't go this way or this way. Oh wait, alternating current changes direction. Um, yeah, and then direct current goes one way like that. So it doesn't matter if like there's a Faraday flashlight, and here is how it works. It doesn't matter if the the magnet goes from this direction or that way. It will always generate electricity, no matter what direction it's going. It's always going to produce electricity, but the direct current won't. But this is great for, like I said, generating electricity. That's why if you guys go look at the other video or post that I posted about generating electricity, it was basically using one. It was basically putting these together, and what I did is I put these together, and there's one engine, so it's the AC to power an engine, a power engine. So let's look at that. Electrical power engine. So it's here. This is it right here. This is the engine, and this is what powers most of our power tools, our vehicles, our AC units, our hair clippers, tattoo guns, just about everything, right? So what I was thinking was to, and then there's other ones where there's like these things that can change the direction of the axle, like a vehicle, and I forgot what they're called, but there's like they're like clock diagram. Let me see. So there's a clock diagram, and then there's the mechanical parts, which is probably right here. These things here, I forget what they're called, but they're like wheels, see? And then they change the direction of the thing. So there's the way that a saw drill saw works. No, not it. Yeah, one of these. I believe in here, there's got to be something that that causes this to go this way, back and forth motion. So if you have this back and forth motion with the Faraday flashlight type of concept, you could connect a bunch of magnets together, like kind of like a screen. And you look at a screen, images for a screen. Let me see if I can find something really quickly for you guys to kind of notice. So, okay, so you have a bunch of this stuff, right? So imagine these rows that are going up and down, up and down, up and down, like that. Imagine if one of these little squares was a magnet, and then over here there's another magnet, and then there's a bunch of magnets, but over here was your drill saw going up and down. So excuse me. Excuse me. So basically, the way that this will work is that the engine will power one, and it'll cause it to go back and forth like this, back and forth, and it would only require one alternating current thing, and then this would be the direct current. And I think I'm saying that right. No, so it'll be the alternating current. I don't know, I forget, but anyway, I forget, but it's It's that simple concept, and I'm not like a scientist and stuff like that, but all I know is, and everyone knows, that if you put a magnet through a coil, you would generate a little bit of electricity. So that was a whole thing right there. See, if you do that with a coil, it will literally do that. So that's the mechanics right here in simplest form. And you can see through a Faraday flashlight. You have the coil, the magnet, the circuit board, the LED housing. So all it is, this is just like a housing for these mechanics inside. But it's a simple concept. So imagine this where you have a bunch of them, and then so all this is the housing to hold the coils, and the magnets will be attached to one another, spaced out evenly, and they could be glued on together through like a piece of wood or something, and therefore when the chainsaw comes in, it'll move the axle, so, or the piece of wood, back and forth, causing this magnet just to go from here to this side really fast. Doon, 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 doon. Over here there'll be another one. Doon, 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 doon. Another one. Doon, doon, doon. So now you could have a bunch of them doing that. Another simple concept is like a bike chain. And I know it sounds weird, but see, you have something like this. So imagine if each little thing here was like a magnet. So that's the kind of concept I'm thinking. So you have a magnet on each one, and then around it you have the housing. So I was thinking that like this, but like this won't be like this. It'll be like more like a train track, more like this, right? So so now you have a let me go to like a circle, and I spelled that wrong, but like something like this, right? And then now you like this one, and then you have the magnet like a train going through this and going round and round really, really fast with one engine, and then the coils around this like a bridge, and it'll go under this. So this table, this could be a table. It could be cut out right here, and then I could have the coils going around, and then the train magnets, and then right underneath it could have four legs like a table. So all you would have to do is install some like some magnets and make it go really, really fast, and then boom, you would generate one engine. Like imagine if this was the engine, and then all these other magnets. Dun, 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 dun. So by the power of one, you get a lot more electricity, and that was my concept for that. And there's also the turbine engines. The turbine engines work similarly the same, as far as they have these things here where when the water comes in, it spins these this big engine type of thing, but they're not individual little things. They're actually fixed to this big one in here, and then there's obviously like some type of bearings to hold this together. See, like right here. So that was the kind of concept that I kind of got from this too, because I was looking at a bunch of ideas, a lot of videos and stuff like that, and that's what I kind of came up with. So there's this here, but so with going back to this, with the spray nozzle, the Tesla spray nozzle idea, basically you have something powerful coming out, and it'll basically hit the turbine type of thing, like right here, and it'll hit this, causing this to like freaking go super fast, like, you know. But then I figured out that, you know, it would be easier to do it with this concept here, and the also the screen idea with like the Faraday flashlights going back and forth. That, or you see like these drill bits here, like see these drill bits, like think about it like okay, let me show you guys really quickly, like right here, this. So imagine one engine, so it's just this one. Imagine you have the power tool like right here connected to this one, so it's connected right here, you know, with the little thing. And then you have a band, like a car, like a vehicle band, and I think everyone knows what I'm talking about, but you have a vehicle band images, and I can't find it. Great. And it turns, what does it turn? It turns turns engine, right? Or something like that. Or the engine turns it. You see this? Like something like that. So imagine something like that on something like this, where the band could be like right here, like this. So now this one is powering this one, and it's spinning super fast. So now, like, take the okay, we have this, and then you have the electrical engine. Oh shoot! So you have the electrical engine like this. So imagine each of these being an electrical engine like this. You know what I mean? So now this engine is powering this engine, this engine, this engine, this engine, this engine, but they're not engines powered by electricity. Only one is, and all these are powered by this one. And then these are now considered generators. And how do you? Because how do you convert or change a fan into a generator? And you can see that all day long on YouTube, and you know, through Google and Yahoo and any search engine. It basically is just by adding magnets like this. Once you add the magnets, it becomes a generator, and that's how simple it gets. So yes, you could do it that way as well, and this could be, you know, freaking long down, and the magnets could be actually attached to this. But remember that, okay, let me show you guys something that, what is attracted to magnets, a list, and we will find out that okay, yeah, we'll find out that wood isn't. See, metals, iron, nickel, cobalt, steel, iron alloys, nickel, and all these other ones, right? But what isn't? Wood isn't. Wood is not a conductor of electricity. That's why you won't get shocked. And what else? Plastic. That's why there's plastic handles on this, your phone charger. You know what I mean? So this is like a gold type of thing. But there's so many things that that you guys could look at through Google, and it's crazy. So yeah, like, so I was thinking this engine type of concept can have the Faraday type of concept here, but you have alternating current like this. So now you have this spinning, so it could be either the magnet or the copper coil that spins. So you could do it both ways, you know. So here you have the magnet spinning here, and then the coils around that, and then you could have this far down, this one too, and you could have a bunch of them, and now you're powering all kinds of things, you know. And but yeah, I don't know. It was just an idea, um, and it all. I think it all goes back to this because people will kind of argue like, well, where are we going to get free electricity, and I guess that would be one of the ways that it can be converted, but through because see our city gives us electricity, we just have to pay for it. So if our city can find out ways to do this, our cities, then we would, and there's windmills and stuff and see all this stuff, but they break, and a lot of other, they catch on fire, birds are dying and things like that. So at least that's what I hear. I don't know, but so if the city can come up with a way to generate electricity cheaply and at their with their own resources, their own powerhouses and power generating facilities, and do it somehow like this, where like I was kind of talking about here with the Faraday idea, then they'll be able to sell that electricity for a cheaper cost, or you could do it at home yourself if you know how to you know rig stuff up yourself, and do your own engine and stuff like that. See, like easy alternator, 200 volts, 3000 RPM, 5-minute conversion. See, so engines are powerful and they're everywhere. People are throwing fans away all the time and all kinds of things, So it's really an open market, and you could turn any fan into a generator just by adding magnets. See, and everyone is doing it. It's not rocket science, It's simple stuff. And yeah, like I would encourage people to do some studies and see if it works, and if it does, like let me know about it, let other people know about it, because that's what we're having trouble with right now, and that is the generating of electricity to power vehicles and other things. So I know Elon Musk is working on a new battery, so so it could hold and contain a lot more electricity. So that's going to be really, really good, because it doesn't matter how much energy we can convert, but if somehow you could install a little engine like this inside of a vehicle at a small scale to kind of, in a way, power or produce more energy as you drive with one battery or even two, and it's powering other batteries or something like that, then who knows what the possibilities will be or can be in that case, right? So yeah, like there's a bunch of people doing things, creative things. I don't believe in perpetual motion, but I do believe in like solar panels. I do believe in like the power through like wind and stuff like that, or even utilizing existing energy to complement another energy source. So yeah, it's crazy, but you would have to do some your own research, your own studies, and like you could grab some solar panels, and maybe that will power your engine, or a oil engine will produce more energy to power another thing, and you would have to like just come up with different ways to kind of do that. So that's all it is, people, is the Edison light bulb type of concept that we need the energy for to power our homes, like this. And I mean, there's another idea that I came up with, and it's on this page, invent or don't invent. And that was another weird idea, I think, but it might have some type of truth behind it. And it might work if someone out there will, I think, experiment with it and try to do it themselves at home or whatever, or in a lab, in a science lab. There's also this idea with the wind belt idea. And I was really trying to keep this video short, but I got carried away with all this other stuff. But what if not this one, not this one? Oh shoot, this is the wrong one. I'm sorry. Let me get out of this. Oh, it was this one. Arc light generator idea. Get two metals or any conductors to burning coil to state to illuminate luminosity without the presence of oxygen, like a light bulb, to prevent the metals from burning to ash and stopping the chemical balance within the chamber. So basically what I did here is I got a glass jar which is like which acts like a light bulb, like this, because the mechanisms of a light bulb are simple. Let's go to diagram, and it's a simple idea, a simple concept, but it took years and a lot of time to do this. So here you have the bottom, it could be the positive, and then you have the negative, and then obviously there's plastic here, so the two metals won't touch, and then it's sealed with a piece of glass, and then there's no oxygen in here whatsoever, but out here there is, obviously. So that's what keeps this little wire that you see like this illuminated. So what I was kind of thinking was, as a theory, maybe it might work where you have carbon lead, because that's what I was doing it with a pencil, and I noticed that it did go it did illuminate for a short while as it was hitting the the lead. So if you have two of them, it might light up like a light, and that'll be through the means of like a candle, because candles, what is it? It's wax. The wax burns for a very, very long time. So it'll basically be, the idea here was basically advancing the oil lamp, as you see here. So that's all it really was. So you have the oil, and I seen a good picture right now. I'll go back so you guys can see this one right here. So this one here is really nice because it's just oil, and then you have the like the cotton stick that comes out, and it basically burns that, but then it doesn't burn the rest of it because of the oil, and because there's a stop there. And I guess I don't really have to explain it. And people do it with mason jars like this, and then they put cotton thread, and then you have your candle like this. So it's the same concept. So I was thinking, this works. We all know that it works. It works like a little candle. But I was thinking, like, what if you could use a little candle and basically turn that into something bright like a light bulb. And this would be for more poor rural areas, not for on grid type of homes. Like us in the city in California, United States. It'd be more for like people, or some people are off grid in California, but more for people that are off grid, that don't have generators, that don't have electricity and things like that, that only have candles. So that's when I kind of thought about this. I don't know if it'll work. If it does, and then if it illuminates more light than the actual flame, then that'll prove that my concept will be good. So if it proves good, if it works, all that you would have to do is like maybe have some type of connector from here to here to keep this from falling, and then from here to here, and then you just pour oil in here, and then keep this lit. It won't be like a candle, because a candle will go down, right? Like the flame will go down with the wax. But with the oil, it will always stay at one level, like the mason jar idea, and I don't know where it's at now. But yeah, you guys. Oh, it's right here. So it will be like that. It always stays in one area. But a candle, you could do one like this too, but the flame goes down. You see that? So with this idea, the flame will always stay at this level, at this height. It will never go down. So that was that idea with that. But anyway, you guys could do more research on my page here on invent or don't invent, and you guys might come up with more ideas for your studies and things like that. And then if for whatever reason this is not possible, I would like to hear from you guys as well. And obviously, I mean, I never graduated, I never got my GED, so maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not, I don't know. But yeah, I have notifications here. I have my inbox. I don't know how to access it, but I have like 20 messages. I have no idea how to access it. But anyway, I'm done really talking about this, and I hope that you guys can, oh, it's Instagram, but I hope that you guys can I don't know, like come up with an idea to make this happen, and to if it's even possible. But going back to this, and I'm glad I clicked on this, because I got really sidetracked with all this other stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna close all these tabs real quick. So going back to this can be done, and it can be done cheaply, and it can still be used as the Nikola Tesla nozzle, but converted into the spray thing to use it as a like at-home pressure washer or whatever, because it will be powerful with a small tip like this. But it would just, so it basically be doing this with the thing. So anyway, I hope you guys understood what I'm talking about. Obviously, this is for people that like trying new things, and that are always trying to do something new. And I mean, I'm into doing new things and creating new things, and I'm understanding more about mechanisms that break down, moving parts that break. So you want something stagnant, something fixed permanently, and that's never moving, just is just fixed like this. You know, there's really no mechanical parts to this, so it will last a long time, and even this will last a long time. But yeah, like um, but yeah, like I'm talking to people that know about this, and not to anyone else, you know, because I hear negative feedback, and you know, like I'm not talking to people like that. I'm not talking to you if you're negative about this. Like I'm talking to people that are smart, that are intellectual, and that want to take this energy level to a whole different level. Um, and maybe my ideas suck. Maybe these ideas are not something that can be done. And if that's the case, then oh well, you know. But at least I'm trying to bring something to the table for us to use. And if it is, then maybe it'll inspire you with your knowledge and wisdom if you're into this engineering stuff and generating electricity, to come up with your own ideas and to come up with something great to add upon it or something. And you know, we could bring it to market somehow, or you could bring it to market somehow, and that would be great. So anyway, I'm done talking. So I hope you guys like these ideas. Don't forget to go visit my page, Invent or Don't Invent, for more ideas. If you were inspired by this one, okay? Thank you very much. Have a great day.